All right, let's dive into the essentials of answering the phone with confidence. Did you know that starting with a friendly greeting and your name sets a positive tone immediately?
Absolutely. In fact, using phrases like "Good morning, this is Emma from XYZ Corp" not only sounds professional, but also personalizes the conversation right from the start.
That's a great point. And if you're unsure about the caller, how would you handle it?
Well, you can politely ask, "Who's calling, please?" Or, "May I ask who's speaking?" This approach ensures clarity and professionalism.
Emma, you mentioned a funny story about your first work call. Could you share that again?
Oh, of course. I was so nervous I blurted out, "Hello, this is, sorry, wrong number." It was a learning moment for sure.
Haha, we all have those moments. What would you say to someone who feels nervous about phone calls?
I'd say take a deep breath, speak slowly, and smile. Believe it or not, a smile can be heard over the phone.
That's true. But what if someone argues that smiling isn't necessary over the phone?
While some might think it's unnecessary, research shows that a smile can positively affect your tone, making interactions more pleasant.
Moving on, let's explore the art of leaving and taking messages. In a situation where your manager isn't available, what's the best way to handle it?
You can say, "I'm sorry, she's not available right now. Would you like to leave a message?" This keeps communication open and professional.
And if you're the one leaving a message, how should you phrase it?
You could say, "Could you please tell her that I called?" Or, "Please ask him to call me back." It's all about being clear and concise.
Let's illustrate this with a little role play. Imagine the phone rings and you're answering.
Good afternoon, ABC Company. This is Emma speaking. How can I assist you today?
Hi, Emma. This is David from Smart Tech. May I speak to Miss Johnson, please?
I'm afraid she's in a meeting. Would you like to leave a message for her?
Yes. Could you ask her to call me back this afternoon?
Certainly. I'll let her know. See how straightforward that was? Clear communication is key.
Now let's shift to online calls like Zoom or Teams. These platforms have become crucial in our day-to-day work life. What are some key phrases to use?
Well, phrases like, "Can you hear me?" or "You're on mute" are common. It's important to ensure everyone is on the same page technologically.
And how do you suggest starting an online meeting?
Greet everyone warmly with, "Hi everyone, nice to see you." Or, "Good morning, can you all hear me okay?" It sets a welcoming tone.
What if someone struggles with poor connectivity during a call?
In that case, saying, "Sorry, the connection is a bit bad. Could you repeat that, please?" keeps communication smooth and polite.
Some argue that online calls can be impersonal. What's your take on that?
While there's some truth to it, using clear English and maintaining eye contact with the camera can bridge that gap effectively.
Any future trends you foresee in online communications?
I believe we'll see more advanced AI tools for real-time translation and enhanced connectivity, making global collaboration even more seamless.
Emma, let's share some pro tips for enhancing phone communication. What's your first recommendation?
Speak slowly and clearly. This gives the listener time to process and ensures understanding, especially in noisy environments.
I completely agree. What else can listeners do to improve their phone skills?
Smile while speaking. It might sound odd, but it genuinely affects your tone, making you sound more approachable and friendly.
What about confirming information during calls?
Always confirm details by saying, "Let me repeat that," or "Can you please spell that for me?" to avoid misunderstandings.
Some might argue that these techniques are redundant in a digital age. Thoughts?
While digital tools are advancing, human interaction remains key. These techniques ensure clarity and build rapport.
Looking ahead, what skills should people develop for future phone interactions?
With technology evolving, understanding digital etiquette and maintaining human touch will be crucial for effective communication.
Now, let's discuss some common mistakes in phone communication and how to steer clear of them. What stands out to you, Emma?
A major mistake is speaking too fast. It can overwhelm the listener, especially if they're not native speakers.
That's a solid point. How about the issue of not listening actively during calls?
Yes, active listening is crucial. Nodding your head, even on calls, keeps you engaged and shows the caller you're attentive.
In your experience, what's a common pitfall in leaving voicemails?
Many forget to state their phone number clearly. Always repeat it twice to ensure the recipient catches it.
Some might argue that with texts and emails, voicemails are outdated. Do you agree?
While digital messages are prevalent, voicemails add a personal touch and are indispensable in some professional settings.
Looking to the future, how can we avoid these pitfalls with technological advancements?
Leveraging voice recognition and transcription tools will help in ensuring clarity and minimizing human error.
Finally, let's focus on building confidence for future phone conversations. What advice would you give to our listeners?
Practice regularly. The more you engage in phone conversations, the more natural and confident you become.
Practice does make perfect. What's another way to boost confidence in calls?
Recording your calls and listening to them helps identify areas for improvement and build self-awareness.
Some might feel that self-evaluation can be daunting. How would you address that concern?
It can be intimidating initially, but viewing it as a constructive tool rather than criticism can be empowering.
In terms of future trends, how do you see confidence building evolving with technology?
AI-driven feedback systems will provide real-time suggestions to improve speech, clarity, and tone, enhancing user confidence.
All right, that's all for this episode. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, everyone. Keep practicing and stay confident in your English journey.